Get the paper from your own hometown. It tells about the weather and it tells about the crops.
A newspaper from his old hometown would have come in handy for Roy when work took him away from the place he grew up. For a young boy, the Trenton rural community was a great place to call home, and it always would be. He once said that he grew up just like every other farm kid around here in the 30s, one child of many, and more often than not, poor. Sydney Township in the 1930s was a rural community whose people looked out for each other. They planted, harvested, and raised their barns together, with all the neighbors pitching in. Like many in the area, when he was old enough, Roy found work at the Bata Shoe Factory. Later, he drove a cab. But writing for the local newspaper was his ticket. The Courier Advocate, which became the Trentonian, and then on to the Belleville Intelligencer. This foothold on journalism was the springboard to radio, and then eventually onto television. TV allowed Roy to pursue a career, but stay rooted in his hometown. And what a career it was. For 23 years, CBC's Man Alive propelled him into almost every living room in the country. After retiring from television, he received the Order of Canada, became the visiting professor at the University of Regina Journalism School, and then a citizenship court judge. He was the first honorary colonel at CFB Trenton's 8 Wing. These achievements and 6 honorary doctorates from universities across the country, along with the many fundraising projects to which he lent his name and time, didn't leave much room for a conventional retirement. His own pet project was the restoration of the old church at the top of the hill around the corner from his own home. He was proud that his daughter Leslie became the 8th generation Bonisteel to live here and turn the old church into the arts and entertainment venue that it is now. It's the place where at the age of 80, he made his acting debut in The Sunshine Boys. For a man who loved literature and tending the garden at his own farm, there could be no greater honor than to recognize him with a bronze likeness in a garden near the Quinte West Library. Angela Smiley had an idea that a community should remember its brightest lights. The Roy Bonisteel Tribute Garden will let us honor the man who traveled the world and touched the nation without ever really leaving his beloved home. You can be part of making this worthy tribute a reality.